Roth IRA conversions are a popular topic for financial advisors. Even if they might not be the best fit for your client, it's still worth a conversation. I'm Annie Gaspara with Dow Jones Brokers World. I'm here this week with Rob Russell, who is president of his investment advisory firm, Russell & Company. Rob, tell us, why is it so timely for advisors to think about this right now?
Well, Roth conversions, like milk, have an expiration date. 2010 is almost over, and we're at ultra low tax rates, which, the way the law's set up right now, are set to skyrocket. So this is when you want to have conversations with your clients. And the last thing you want, by the way, is a call next year saying, I wish you would have told me to do a Roth conversion. Now tax rates are through the roof.
Right. So if they don't want to miss this opportunity, how can they bring this up to clients without making any promises or pushing them on clients?
I think it's important to talk about the strategy, the concept of the Roth conversion, removing future uncertainty of tax rates with this type of strategy. So whether it's an annual review or put it in your newsletter, those kind of things, making calls to those clients, look at their tax returns. What kind of bracket were they in? Were they in a 0% bracket? Well, there's a huge opportunity to bring value to their life and to their family too.
So in what cases might it not be the greatest idea for a client to do a rollover? Well,
in our opinion, the number one reason not to do a rollover is if you don't have the cash outside of the IRA in a non-qualified account to pay the taxes. Okay, so that's the number one reason. And also, you've got other reasons. If you're 59 and a half or younger, there's some tax traps there you need to be careful with. With withholding, you can get into penalties, that kind of thing. And then also, if you're going to be leaving your IRAs to charity, it's probably not a good idea to do a Roth conversion there either.
So say an advisor wants to be proactive, they reach out to a client, put all this time into seeing if it's the right fit. Are they at a loss after spending all that time if the client doesn't roll over the account?
Well, I don't think you can ever be at a loss when you're actually sitting in front of the client. It's always a win-win situation. Even if the Roth conversion doesn't make sense, you're still getting in front of the client. You're being proactive and not reactive, and that's the key. You're still bringing value even if it doesn't work out for them.
So it makes a good impression. It might lead them to giving you more assets to manage down the road.
Exactly. Yeah.
And what if they do roll over? What are the benefits there?
Well, the biggest benefit is, like I said, removing uncertainty about future tax rates. Everybody talks about uncertainty, but this is one area where you can remove future uncertainty of tax rates when it comes to that Roth now, because it grows tax-free. You, your family, a legacy to the kids, that kind of thing. That's one benefit. Another benefit would be to create that tax-free income in retirement, and use that bucket of money along with your pension plans, that kind of thing. Okay.
So for advisors, though, is there anything are they hitting the jackpot by doing one of these rollovers?
Well, I don't know about the jackpot, but it's a little stuff like this that really brings value to the clients and makes you irreplaceable. But the thing you need to keep in mind also is when you're doing a Roth conversion, you want to do your homework and you want to make sure you're running dummy tax returns. So, pretend like you're converting 20, 50, 70, 80,000, see what the real tax impact is to that client. Also keep in mind if you're collecting Social Security, it may cause their Social Security income to be taxable, okay, if it's not already taxable, and then also their Medicare Part B premiums to go up drastically. So you got to keep that in mind, but again, it's all about bringing value to your client.
I think the biggest thing you said is advisors really need to do their homework when it comes to conversions.
Yeah, but we still have time. That's a good thing we're not having this conversation in January when it's too late.
Right. Well, thanks so much for coming with us today. I'm Annie Gaspara with Dow Jones Brokers World.